What's going on, everybody? This is Keith Harris, the Forex trader. So, um, we're doing top-down analysis, and I use a legend. The legend colors that I use are monthly is purple, the weekly is light blue, the daily is pink, the 4 hour, the H4 is green, the H1 is yellow, the M30 is red, the M15 is orange. I don't do the M5, and I do not do the M1. Once again, the market moves in three ways: up in an uptrend, down in a downtrend, and sideways, which is also called consolidation or accumulation. We do not want to be in the market when it is going sideways, ranging. We do not want to be in the market when it's doing that. That is what can tear your account up, depending on the time frame in which you are trading. So I'll give one more minute and then I'll really start. Everyone, feel free to take this information down. Definitely, you should have a notebook and a pen and not just sit here. If you're new, even if you're seasoned, you should take down some information. Okay. So, what time is this? 9 minutes after. I'll say this again. I use a legend, right? The legend colors that I use is the monthly is purple, the weekly is light blue, the daily is pink, the H4 is green, the H1 is yellow, the M30 is red, the M15 is orange. The market moves in three ways: an uptrend, it goes up; a downtrend, it goes down; and when it goes sideways, ranging, not really going up, not really going down, it is consolidating, or what we call accumulation. When the market is going sideways, we do not want to be in the market. So, everyone, make sure that you take a picture of this that I have thus far that's on the screen. I'll give you all an opportunity to take that information down. I'll go through that. I just want them to write it down right now. I'll go through that tomorrow. I just want them to take the information down. All right, so here we go. Now, this is the Forex market. Let's see something in the chat. Hold on a second. Yeah, I got it. So, this is what the Forex market looks like. These candlesticks, and I'll open this up. I am on a website which is called TradingView. You can type this in, tradingview.com. And when you type it in, it's going to look something like this, right? And I'll give other additional resources towards the end for those who are new in order to go and do study work as well as homework I give, right? So let me just type this in again: tradingview.com. So when you first get to the site, it looks like this. Right? It looks like this when you first get to the site. I think it's still loading. Every time I get on, it takes so long to load. Stuff takes so long to load when I get on. I see it's still spinning over here. So as it continues to load, this is what you will see. And I will do more beginner classes on this coming Sunday at 11 a.m. for those who are new here. That will break down more of this. So you go to tradingview.com and you will put in a currency pair. And I would type in, let's say, GBP NZD. And I would press enter. It would change over to GBP NZD. Let me see if there's somebody trying to get in. Okay. And then when it comes up, I would press full featured chart. Then that chart would load. It's taking its sweet old time. Definitely because I am on the webinar. I think the connection slows down. It's normally way faster. And as you can see, you have these bars, which are known as candlesticks. And I am on the monthly time frame. So all of the time frames are here. So you just press the M. You have the monthly. Let me get rid of these drawings. Hold on one second. So I have the monthly, the weekly, the daily, the 4 hour. I skip to the 1 hour. Then I skip to the 30 minutes, and I skip to the 15 minutes. Everybody knows, if you're new to this, each one of these candlesticks, depending on what time frame you're on. I'm on the monthly. So what does that mean? No matter how big or how small these candlesticks are, these are called candlesticks. Each one of them represents 1 month of movement for this currency pair. Each one. So this is 1 month. This is another month. This is another month. This is another month. Regardless of how big or how small they are, each one of these represents 1 month when I'm on the monthly time frame. When I switch to the weekly time frame, each one of these represents a week. That's why you have to know what time frame you're on. I switch to the daily. Each one of these represents a whole day. I switch down to the 4 hours. Each one of these represents 4 hours of movement for that currency pair. I switch down to the 1 hour. Each one of these represents how that pair moved for every hour. The 30 minutes, as well as the 15 minutes. Let me see if there's somebody trying to get in. As well as the 5 minute, the 3 minute, and the 1 minute. For all intents and purposes, I only go down as low as the 5 minute for to analyze the charts. Now, I want you all, I'm going to go back up here to the monthly. Write this down. All trading is from support to resistance, or resistance to support. I'll say it again. All trading is from support to resistance, or resistance to support. When you learn how to trade these candlesticks in the Forex market. Forex is short for foreign exchange. When you learn how to trade in the Forex market, you can make a lot of money. You just need to be in the right direction of the trade. I'll say that again. When you learn how to trade the Forex market, you will make a lot of money as long as you are in the direction, the right direction of the trade. Everybody can see this. As you just use your eyes, this is going down. Can everybody see that this is going down?
Yes.
Right? So that means it's a downtrend, right? Remember from the beginning here, downtrend. Up is uptrend. When it's going sideways, it's in what? Consolidation. So this is a downtrend. This is what we consider to be going sideways or accumulation. You see how it's not really going up? You see how it's not really going down? It's just moving to the side. Does everybody see that? Any questions about that? Downtrend. Sideways accumulation. Does everybody see that?
Yes, I see that.
Okay. All right. Great. Does everybody have the legend that I gave in the beginning?
Yes.
I do.
Yes.
Okay.
Wrote down everything.
Copy.
Okay. Good. 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 1 second. There's somebody.
I don't have the legend.
You don't have the legend? Okay. Give me 1 second. Where'd it go that fast? You don't have it either? Okay. All right. 1 second. 1 second. So here we go. Here's the legend. Feel free to take a screenshot, a snapshot of this. The monthly is purple. The weekly, light blue. The daily, pink. The H4 is green. The H1 is yellow. The M30 is red. The M15 I do as orange.
Keith, do you mind us recording this?
No.
Okay, because I pressed my record and it's asking for permission.
Yeah, I'm recording it.
Oh, no, okay, so we can look at this later?
Yes.
Okay, because I pressed it on my computer. I thought maybe it'll allow me to record it on my side as well.
I did the same thing.
I don't know if that will slow me down or whatever, slow this connection down or something. I don't know.
Well, it
I'm
won't
recording.
record.
I think it only lets one person record, so you're the teacher. You're recording it. Somebody else can't unless they have another means.
Yeah, so I'm recording it.
Okay, no problem. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thanks.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so here's the legend, right? Y'all got the colors. Everybody on the line has it? So it's uptrend, it's going up. Downtrend is going down. Sideways is in consolidation. Okay, here we go. Now, the candlesticks for later on, you have there are different types of candlesticks and they move differently. This thing open. Okay. So everybody understands each one of these candlesticks. Red ones are going down, green ones are going up. Do you see that? Uptrend.
Yes.
Downtrend, right? Does everyone see that? Can y'all see
Yes.
how these are going down?
Yes,
Yes.
You see how these are going up?
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Can y'all see how these are really not going up nor down? They just going
Sideways.
literally to the side.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This is consolidation. And I will share some things with you all. When it is in consolidation, we don't want to be in the market because look what happens. We only want to trade either when it's going up or down. So when it gets in here, it's trapping us. It's taking us in profit, taking us out of profit, taking us in profit and taking us out of profit. We want to wait till it breaks out of this area, and then either it's going up or it breaks out of this area and goes down. You all see that?
Got you.
Yes.
Any questions about that?
Now, Keith, maybe I probably understood it, but then for the red and the blue, what is the significance?
Buying and selling. Market is going up. When it's going up, we buy. When it's going down, we sell.
But I'm saying in the color, that's the significance is the color? Or is it just
Yes,
the
the red is going down, right?
okay,
Green is going up.
green. Okay, that's green.
Yes. And the colors of the candlesticks, as you can see later, you're going to see later, you can change them.
Can I piggyback on that real quick, Keith?
Sure.
The candlesticks represent price action. So if price is going up, it'll trigger a green candle. If price is going down, it'll trigger a red candle.
Gotcha. Thank you.
No problem.
So, as you all can see, let me get rid of these. Remove these drawings. As you all can see, you all will learn these candlesticks. I'm going to make them big now. They have different names, right? And you'll learn that later. But remember, trading is from support to resistance or resistance to support. So another word for support is also called the floor. Another word for support is also called the floor. Another word for the ceiling is also called resistance. Another word for the ceiling is also called resistance. Now, think of it as this. If you stood up, when you stand up, what is beneath your feet? The floor. So the floor is supporting you. When you look up while you're standing up, what is above your head? The ceiling. The ceiling is resisting you. So if you're the candlestick, right? Think of yourself as the candlestick. Below your feet is support. Above your head is resistance. So anything above the candlesticks is called resistance. Anything beneath the candlesticks is support. So a trade goes from resistance to a support, or from a support to a resistance.
To resist, right.
So I'll say that again. A trade will go from a resistance to a support, or from a support to a resistance. Everybody understand that?
Got you.
Yes.
Yes.
Anybody do not understand what I said?
Okay, I have a question.
Yes.
What's the difference between the very high point and the point before you get to the high point?
Okay, so there are different levels of support and resistance. When a trade hits a support after it's coming down, and it won't go any further and starts to turn back up, it has hit the floor. When it goes up and it hits here and doesn't go any further, it has hit a resistance. But a trade can come down and break through the floor to find the next floor. And it can come back up to find the next resistance.
Ceiling. Right.
So it is sort of like if you are on the first floor and you're going to the second floor,
It
you
broke
would
the
take
ceiling.
the stairs and go through the first floor, go above the first floor to the second floor. Then when you want to go downstairs, you would take the stairs to go downstairs. And that's how the candlesticks work.
So
They
it's
go
basically
from
like,
support to resistance or resistance to support.
so it's basically
They
like
find-
saying it broke the ceiling.
Say again?
I said, so it's basically like saying if it goes from the floor, like you said, to the next floor, it pretty much broke the ceiling.
Depends on if it's going up. If it's going down, it will break through the floor.
Break the floor.
It can
correct.
break through the floor. It doesn't always. It can. So let me show you how I mark up doing top-down analysis. Now, take a look here. Each one of these candlesticks are a month, right? This is
Yes.
from 2002, right here, all the way to the current year, where we are right now in 2020. This is what this particular currency pair has done each month. When I switch to the lower time frames, it will show you what the currency pair has done in the weekly. It will show you in the daily. It will show you so on and so forth. Now, I want to show everyone how to do easy support and resistance, because I as a trader can see support and resistance, right? I can see that that was a resistance. I can see that this offered some level of support. I can see that this here offered some level of resistance. I can see this offered some level of support. Now, that may not be easy for everybody to see, but I'm going to show you how it can be made to be easy in just a little bit. Now, when it breaks through a floor, it can retest it as a what? Ceiling. The same floor that it broke through. And the same is in reverse. If it broke through a ceiling, let me try to find an area. This was a ceiling right here. When it broke through the ceiling, it can use it as a floor if it's coming back down. So what was once resistance can become support later. And what was once support can become resistance later. Trades go from resistance to support and support to resistance. Everybody understand that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So how I do what I call easy support and resistance, because it may be difficult for you to see and understand this as time goes on, right? The candlesticks form and you don't understand where and why. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take off these drawings. And I'm going to change the candlesticks right here. I'm going to change it to the line. When I change it to the line, I'm only looking for the peaks and the valleys, the peak points and the valleys. Do you all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Then all I'm going to do, we're on the monthly time frame. What color should this be?
think it should be purple.
Purple, right? So I'm
Uh-huh.
going to change the color. And for those who are new, I will do a further breakdown of this on Sunday. So that's purple to me. So I'm just going to put a line there. It's the same candlesticks, but they are represented in a line. Can everybody clearly see that this right from here to this point was going down?
Yes.
Yes.
That's easy, right? Can you
Yes.
all see from this point to this point, it was going up and in the uptrend?
Correct.
Right.
Can you all see from this point to this point down here, it was going in a downtrend. It went down.
Yes.
Can you all see how this right here was just going to the side?
Sideways.
Mhm.
Yes.
You all understand that, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. You see from this point to this point here, it was going up in an uptrend.
Correct.
Yes.
And from this point here to this point here, it was going down in a downtrend.
Yes.
So all I'm doing is looking for places where I have peaks and places where I have valleys. And I am going to take that line for the respected time frame, and I'm going to drop a line. Every time it turned around, I'm going to drop a line, even these little ones, because the trade was coming down and it turned it around. So I'm going to drop another line right there, right there, right here, right? And everywhere I see a peak in a valley, I'm going to put a line. Does everybody understand what I did?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So to check my analysis, I want to make sure that I have all the peaks that I can see and all the valleys that I can see. And I would drop just the line at the top or the bottom, right? Because when a trade does something like this, it was something important to stop that trade from coming down and turn it and make it go the opposite direction. Right? Now, to open up the chart, I can do this so I can see even more. I can tighten the chart right here on the side where the price is. I can open it by just left clicking and dragging it up, or left clicking and dragging it down. When you hover down the bottom, I can use the minus sign to zoom in tight. I can use the plus sign to make it open. Does everybody see that?
Yes.
Mhm.
When you are charting, you want to try to get as much of the candlesticks on the chart as possible. Move this up just a little bit. Right there. As much as possible. And to check your analysis, go back here and switch it right back to the candles. And look, at every point it stops at, does it not?
Yes, it does.
At every point. You see that? But it's just easier on the eyes. Does everyone agree?
Yes.
Certainly.
Yes.
Yes.
It's easier on the eyes if you have the line chart on for analysis.
Mhm.
When I have enough and I've marked up enough, I might want to put one right there. When I have marked up enough, then I just go here and change the time frame and go down one time frame. I go to the weekly, right? And when I go to the weekly, I can open it up even more. And then I will see additional peaks that I didn't see and additional valleys that I didn't see on the lower time frames. Does everyone see that?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? We scroll back here a little bit. Let me tighten this up. If I can't see enough of it, I'll tighten it up even more. See, right here. Here is a peak. Here's another peak, right? But we could not see that on the higher time frame. So what's the color for this time frame? This is the weekly.
Light blue.
Light blue. So I'll put that there, and then I'll come up here and I'll change it to light blue. That looks light blue to me. And then I'll go and I'll do what? Look for the peaks and valleys that I didn't see before. And what are these peaks and valleys? Why am I marking these off? What do they represent?
Highs and lows.
Resistance.
Ceiling
Support.
and the floor, resistance and support.
Resistance. Yes.
Resistance and support. Resistance and support. You see, this wasn't available to me on the higher time frame, but on the lower time frame, it is. It was something important right here that stopped this trade from coming down and made it go right back this way. So I want to know what that is. So I put a line there. Is this making sense?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
You see how it stopped it right here and turned it back around? There's something important there. So I'm going to put that there. You see how it stopped it here? There's something important there. Why am I doing this? This will let you know when to get in and to get out of the market. Because guess what? Where it has proven itself to be resistance and or support previously, right? So all of this from this point here, everything behind it is history. Everything in front of it that you would not see would be what is coming in the future. So when we get over here towards the end, and if you want to get to the end, you just press this little thing there, and it'll take you to where price is currently, right?
Mhm.
If I see that it's another area where it's hitting either a support and or resistance, I can then know, hey, the trade may stop and turn around and go the opposite direction on me at this particular point. Because every time that I put one of these bars on here, if you look over here, it has a price next to it. 1.977700 right here. And it's colored according to the color that I used on whatever particular time frame. That is why I gave you all that legend in the beginning. Everyone understand that?
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open it up and look for more peaks and valleys. So you see how I opened it up, and now I can see a point here, a point here, a point here. So
Mhm.
looking at this point, I'll drop the line here. But look, it stopped the trade here, and look what it did also. It stopped it here. It stopped it sort of here and made it turn back around. Do you all see that?
18.
So this is the past. Anything to the left is the past of where you currently are. So in
Hey,
order
Good.
to know what has happened, you tighten the chart up and look to the left. It may have stopped there again previously. So it stopped the
Hey,
trade
Keith.
here, it stopped it here, it stopped it here, it stopped it here. This is an important area that should be marked up, right? It gave it turbulence around here. It hit this purple line right here and stopped it and turned around. What does this purple line represent? What time frame is that?
The
That's the
monthly.
monthly.
The monthly. So as I'm looking for more peaks and valleys, I put additional lines. Look here. Right? Everybody getting this? Anybody
Yeah.
getting lost?
No.
Mm-mm.
No.
Here is a valley right here. I'm going to put that line right under there. Right? I want to scroll backwards to see if I can, and then if I can't see it, I want to open it up so I can see it.
So
Hey,
right now
Keith.
you're marking, you've marked monthly and weekly.
I'm on the weekly right now, still marking
Right.
the weekly. Yes.
Okay.
Absolutely. You see how it turned it around right here and started making it go up? What
Yes.
happened here? It hit a what, ladies and gentlemen?
The
Consolidation.
floor.
It hit support.
Oh, support. Okay.
It hit
Oh,
support. Remember, you are the candlestick, but beneath your feet is the support, the floor.
The floor.
Correct.
Above your head is what? This is,
The
or at this
ceiling.
point,
Is the ceiling.
is the ceiling. It hit the
Resistance.
ceiling, and then the ceiling turned it around and sent it to the floor, and then turned around, and then it took the steps and bust above that ceiling right here and went upward. So as I go here, I will put another line right there, because this is representing, at this point, this is the ceiling. It hit the ceiling and turned back around, went and found the floor, turned back around and bust through the previous ceiling, going up to find what? Another what?
Another ceiling.
Another ceiling.
At any point on either resistance, when it starts to turn around, do we enter the trade at that point, or do we wait and see what it does for a little bit before we enter into the trade?
Yes, you wait for a confirmation.
Okay.
So later on, you'll find that out. As I go through, I will be explaining that. So when you have the trade marked up enough, you can go to a different time frame. You see it, you see how I stopped it here, stopped it here. Y'all see that?
Yes.
I'll drop another line. And if it becomes too tight for your eyes to look, open it up. And when I open it up, look what I see right here.
You find more.
You find more. Additional support and or resistance. Right?
Mhm.
As it's going down,
Stopped it here. Huh?
as it's going down to the floor, do you wait until it actually hit the peak of the floor, right?
You wait till it's going to be in a general area. Well, what's your question? You wait until it does what? For what purpose?
For trading.
Right. So you wait for a confirmation before trading in that direction. So what I'm going to tell you all is this: not when it first hits, you wait for it to retest and then fail to go below that area or fail to go above that area, and then you take the trade in that direction.
Got you.
Right? So
Yep.
it came down here and hit here. I would not take it for a sell. I want to make sure that it comes back and does what? Confirms that it has broke through this level. When it does, I would be entering the trade somewhere below that, waiting for the trade to come down to me put me in the trade and continue to take me down to the next what? Floor.
To the next floor.
Or I would wait until it comes back and does a retest to take me and into the trade somewhere up here and let it take me to the what? The next ceiling.
To the next ceiling.
We trade from support to resistance or resistance to support. And mark up as much as you can. It's all about what your eyes see. When a chart is tight like this, you're going to have a whole bunch of lines. So
Ooh.
open it up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, open it up. So this is important. What happened right here? It's something, this thing was steamrolling down and something stopped it and sent it back this way. So this is important, right? I want to make sure I get it marked off, trap it off.
So Keith, do you do your markups every Sunday, Saturday, Sunday?
You do your markups consistently. You want to find a pair that you like the way it moves, and we'll talk about that later. And then you want to mark up. And the reason why you want to mark up on TradingView and not the actual platform from which you're going to actually press the buy or the sell is because TradingView markups stay.
This is hard enough.
So when you mark up a pair, it stays marked up. Versus this. This is my trading platform. Versus this. Right? When I mark up on here, it doesn't stay. As the candlesticks and as the market moves, they move. My markups go away.
Wow.
Right? So I want to mark up ahead of time. And then I will just go to my markups and say, hey, it stopped here before. So I know at this price right here, I need to be looking for blah, blah, blah. It may stop here. Or I want to set an alarm at this number right here because it stopped it so abruptly right here. I want to set an alarm. So when the trade gets to this number, not that I want to press buy or sell, I want to go to my chart and see, is it stopping it here or is it breaking out below it? Or is it sending it back going the opposite direction? If it breaks it out below it, then I know I can enter the trade somewhere below that and then take me down to the next floor. Or if it turns the trade around to send it back going this way, I want to enter above where the trade actually is so it can take me to the next what? Ceiling. Does everyone understand that?
Yes.
Yes.
Anyone confused about what I'm saying? Not about
No.
how to trade, but about the stuff that I've said thus far.
No.
No.
Okay. So
You're
these
very
will be-
clear.
Oh, thank you. These will, and if you do have questions, ask me. These are the markups. And when you feel that you have enough markups on, right, you can tighten the chart back up. Do it like this. It's going to be a lot of lines, so prepare yourself. You do it just like this, right? You tighten it up as much as you can. Then you go and change the time frame. I go from the monthly to the weekly to the daily. Go down to the daily, even more. As you can see, it's all in here like this. So I want to come here and do this.
Seriously.
Open it up. Then I want to grab the chart and move it, or you can take and do this. You hit it, you hit that little semicircle, it takes it to current what? Price.
Keith,
you-
can
Where
you,
did where was the oh, I'm sorry.
no, I know how to zoom in and zoom out, but when you close it and open it up, you do it so fast. How are you opening it up?
As far as like this,
Like,
I get on the side. Remember, I get on the side. I hold the left clicker down, and I just push upward, and that's what
okay,
brings it, expands it. If I want to
okay, because
contract
I was
it,
never seeing that.
oh,
All
okay.
right,
So if
okay,
I want to contract it, I get on the price, the numbers over here. I left click and hold and drag it down, and that tightens the chart up.
okay, okay, thank you.
And where was you referring to your semicircle? Is it on the right tab or the left?
Okay, so it will be down here. When you hover down at the bottom, you will see the zoom out, which is a minus. You
Oh,
will
okay.
see the zoom in, which is a plus. If I want to go backwards in the chart, I hold this down and it goes backwards. If I want to go forward in the chart, I hold it down and it goes forward.
Right.
If I am so far back here and I want to get to where current price is, I come down and I hit that right there, and it will take me all the way to the end where current price is.
Okay.
See, price is here right now. Anything to the right of where current price is not, has not happened yet. Anything to the left of current price is already in the past. The future is to the right. The past is to your left. Here's a little saying that you can write down. If you want to get right, look left.
If you want to get right, look left.
If you want to get right, go to the right and find out what's happening on the right. It has happened already on the left. Because where it has stopped at previously, right? Where the market has stopped at previously, it has stopped at before.
So Keith, you do all your trading on your own?
What do you mean by on my own?
I mean, you don't use a broker or anything? You
Oh, you
use
have
your
to use a
own?
broker. You cannot trade without a broker.
Okay. You'll tell us all about that
Yes.
in this training? Okay.
So why are you making circles now?
I'm just showing you where it stopped at. So if you want to get right, you look left. It has stopped in the same area. So when I come over here and hit this here and drop this, when I drop that line, it has stopped here, generally in this direction for here, right here. Right? And if I tighten up the chart and just look along this specific line, it has stopped it here. It has stopped it here. Do you all see that? It stopped it here. Same line. Stopped it here. Stopped it here. I go further back. It may have even stopped it or played around in that area sometime before. Does everybody understand that?
Yes.
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 So that's the only reason why I put the circles in. That everybody can understand that, or is it somebody confused?
Oh, no, I get it.
I just put the circle there so you can see it. That's the only reason. If that helps.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically, history repeats itself.
That's it. And when people say history repeats itself, it happens in everything. So look, it stopped it here. It stopped it here. We are on the daily. What's the color?
Daily. Daily is pink.
Pink. So I'm going to go grab a line, drop the line. When this appears, I'll go to the wheel right here, and I'll go and change the color. So I'm going to guess that's pink. That's pink. Men are more colorblind than women, so don't beat me up, y'all.
Go up one square, Keith.
Okay.
Don't beat me up
Teaching us
too
something
bad.
to know.
Don't beat me up too bad. But
You mean you don't want us to call that salmon?
okay. Sorry, salmon.
Coral.
Looks pink to me. So I'm gonna erase that circle.
Oh, you're good. You're good.
All right, so I'm gonna go all the way to the end. I'm going to open it up. And then what am I looking for, ladies and gentlemen?
Same things.
Right. Each time, more peaks, more valleys. Now watch. I'm going to send it back to the candlesticks. Watch. I'm going to come over here and turn it right back to the candlesticks and see if it's hitting the same marks. Look, it's hit the same marks. Is it not?
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Does everybody see that? You see how I came down here and hit this here, right? And I'll explain what the candlesticks mean. The fat part in here is called the body of the candlestick. The body. Above the candlestick, you'll see a wick, and below the candlestick, sometimes you'll see a wick. The wicks represent exhaustion. So the price tried to go up there, and the other side fought it back down, and that's where the price settled, in the body of the candlestick. So does everybody see? And I'll teach you all more about this later, but I just want to get through this top-down analysis because there are some people who are here who actually have been trading and training with me for quite some time. So this is top-down analysis right here. Let me change it back to the line. And I want to mark up more, right? Is this easy?
Yes.
Everybody can look for the peaks and the valleys, right? And just go and mark them off. You see, watch it here. You watch this point right here. When I grab it here and I drop it here, look how it stopped it right here, over here also. Y'all see that?
Oh, that's good.
Same thing. It stopped it right here. Stopped it right here. Stopped it and turned it around right there. So I could have, from this point, I could have said, oh, this stopped it right here. And let me go set an alarm at this price, the 1.9359. And when the trade if it ever comes back down to this area, I want my alarm to go off. Then I'll go look at that particular pair and trade and see whether it stopped it and turned it back like it did here, or whether it broke through it. So I can take the trade going this way.
Where you are right now, would you have bought or sold?
It's going down.
Down.
So you sell.
You sell when it's going down. You buy when it's going up. You sell when it's coming down. You buy when it's going up. Everybody get that? As it's going up, you want to get ahead of it and buy. Yeah. And so when the trade comes, if this was an area right here that I would have set an alarm, right? It stopped it and turned it back around. When it comes back to this area here, it alerts me to go look. It alerts me to go look. I find out what's happened. It does this. It tries to retest to come back down. It failed to come back down this way. I'll get ahead of the trade about here. place an entry, and as the trade comes up, it will hit my entry and then take me to the next what? Ceiling.
Ceiling.
Or if it was coming down, right, I would set an alarm right here because it hit it here. And as it comes here, it breaks, it lets my alarm go off. I will get ahead of that position and then
Sell.
as it comes and hits my entry for the sell. I will sell down to the what? Next what floor?
To the next floor.
Remember I said trading is from the floor to the ceiling or from the ceiling to the floor. Now, as we go down time frames, there are going to be many different ceilings and many different floors. Now, for those who have to, who are getting off and getting on the next training, for those who have been with me a while and they're getting on the next training with the other educator, definitely feel free to do so. I'm going to continue to be on here for another hour, teaching the people who are new. So what do I have here? What's below this point right here?
That's your floor.
Floor. Everybody getting that?
Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
What happened right here? Stopped it here, stopped it here, hit a ceiling. Does everybody feel that they can go on their own and just change it to that and look for the valley or the peak and just put a line on it? Does that seem difficult?
Yeah.
No, that's not difficult at all.
Okay. Anybody else?
Yeah,
Does that seem difficult for anyone?
No.
No.
Oh,
Okay.
That's our homework.
You're gonna have additional homework, yeah, but yes. To mark up a pair.
Okay.
Yes.
As we marking the days, the weeks, and the months is showing us the price
On the
of
side.
every margin that
On the side. On the side, wherever you drop the line, it will go all the way over to the right and have a price.
Okay.
Yes. So as I'm continuing to go backwards, I'm looking for what? More peaks and valleys. Turned it around here. And when I feel that I've had enough of these on, that I've done enough analysis, I'll go to a different time frame. I'll go from the daily to the 4 hour. Then I'll come here and I'll hit that little semicircle. It will take me all the way to the end. And guess what I see? I see more additional what? Peaks and valleys.
how far back do you mark your charts up?
Well, I try to tighten it up and as much as I can get on the screen. You can go back as far as it will let you. It's up to you. Because odds are, you see how far back I am? I'm in July of 2019.
Where you see that at? Oh, okay. All right.
Wherever you put your cursor, you'll look down and you'll see that box. You see it? You see the box? Okay. So this was an area that stopped it right here, way back in 2019. Do y'all think that's important? If it turned that trade around right here?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely.
So you come back and you put a line right there. Now we're on the what time frame we're on? We're on the 4 hour. What's the color for the 4 hour?
Green.
Green. So we go here and get a green. Change it to green. I guess that's green.
That looks like lime green to me.
Okay, let me change it. Let me change it.
Good, man. Good.
It looks like
we want to
green
see.
to me.
We want some money green.
It looked like green to me. So there it is. And then I just look for additional areas of support and resistance. or what I have been calling to you all as peaks and valleys. Look at that. It stopped it right there. Did it not? Yeah.
Mhm.
So I want to grab it right here. Because it stopped it here. It gave, it came up to it here, sort of stopped it and turned it around here. And look what it did here. Giving me an alarm. If I would have set an alarm, it broke above this. When it does a retest to this and fails to come back down, it does a retest and bounces it as what? If it retest, if this comes up and hits here again and doesn't come down, what is this green bar to this area here?
Consolidation.
Nope, support.
Support. Oh,
Remember,
okay.
I told you when it busts through a ceiling, it can use that area as support.
Okay.
Right? Remember that
Mhm.
always. What was once resistance can become support, and what was once support can become resistance. So I turned it around here so I can come and do this here, as well as here, as well as here, right? You all see that?
Yes.
Mhm.
That's 4 hour.
Yes, 4 hour.
Okay.
That's why I gave you all the legend. So when
Yeah, I
when
was
you see the
looking.
colors, now this legend is what I use, right? Those are the colors I use. You can change your legend around. You just need to know what your legend means to you, right? So
Mhm.
at any point in time, I know the green is on the 4 hour. So when my alarm goes off, I know, hey, it's green. I know, hey, it stopped on the 4 hour here. It
Hey,
hit it
Keith.
once, twice, 3 times it stopped it, 4 times it stopped it, and then it decided to come down here.
So when you're speaking about alarm, is that pinging you or how?
You can set it to your phone. You can download. This is also an app, tradingview.com. TradingView, you can also go to your Google Play Store or Apple App Store. This is the free version. There's also a paid version that you can set up and send alarms to your phone. You can set alarms, right? See alarm clock? You can set
Where
alerts.
where you at? I don't see
Here,
it.
right here.
On the right hand side.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I see the actual clock.
Yes.
Okay.
You can set an alarm and then you can. So if I click here, this thing open up. Hold on 1 second. It's just acting screwbally. See, I can set an alarm. It will send an alert and I can have it. It will trigger and make noise on my computer as well
Mm-hmm.
as on the app to my
Mm-hmm.
phone. And when you,
So,
if you've ever heard these go off, and they have one on here called the chirpy, it's extremely loud. It will chirp on your phone just as loud as it chirps on the computer. And it doesn't matter where you are. Once you have that on your phone, it's going to be very loud.
so this is put in place where you don't have to set as a trader watching your computer as the trades are transpiring.
Right. So that's why I'm teaching you how to mark up your charts. And then you can set an
Okay.
alarm and you don't have to sit here all day.
Right. Okay. Great.
Yeah, most people think that you know, in order to make a whole lot of money, you got to sit on the charts all day. No, you just got to plan for it and mark it up. Set your alarms, go about your business. When it gets to that area and sets off your alarm, then you look at your trade.
Good, because that was going to be one of my questions down the line, but that's good.
Yeah, set an alarms. Set alarm, set an alarm and go about your way. Most people who are inexperienced at trading think that you have to sit there all day long. No. And all night long. No. Now, are there going to be times when you're going to sit there? Yep. I'm not going to tell you no. And when is that? Well, depends on how you trade. If it has hit your alarm, but it decides that it is not ready to go either through it or back the opposite direction, and you want to catch that move, you'll sit there and watch it and wait for that to happen and get your confirmation that it's not going to the downside or that it's not going to the upside, it's going in whatever direction. And then you'll either place a pending order or you'll sit there and wait for a market entry so you can get right into the trade as it's happening. A market entry means get me in the trade right now. A pending order means, hey, when you get to this price, put me in the trade. Everybody understand that?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
So you can set your alarm to put the bid or put the trade in for you.
Yes, a pending order.
A
But
pending order. Okay.
I would caution you to set the alarm to make you go look at the trade. Don't just say, hey, if the alarm goes off at this price, just put me in the trade, because the alarm could go off and then it could hit this, send the alarm off, and then go in a completely opposite direction. Now
Gotcha.
you're in the trade, but you thinking it's going up and the thing's going down.
Right.
And then you're losing. Remember, if you're on the wrong side of the trade, you're losing money. If you're on the correct side of the trade, you're making money. Anyone with any questions or concerns thus far? Ooh, look at that. Look at that peak right there. Stopped it right there. All right. I want to mark it off. Stopped it here, broke above it. Y'all see? It broke above it, set my alarm off. I look and pay attention. It came back here and retested this as the what? The ceiling or the floor?
The floor.
The floor. It retested it as the floor, failed to come down. I would get ahead of this trade about here and put me a pending order or be waiting for it to get here and then take the trade to what? The next what area?
To the next peak or ceiling.
That's it. And if you don't have this, I will show you later where you can add indicators onto the chart where you're going to trade from. So it will predict, right, where the next area is going to be. So take a look here. I'm going to show you all this.
When will we know how long we need to stay into that trade for?
Okay, so as you all see, let me answer that question for you. Let me give me 1 second. I'll go to this chart. As you all see, and I'll show you how to set this up. This here, as the trade is coming down, what is this block to the trade? Support or resistance?
Support.
Support. It's coming down. It's below, right? Support. So you see that? Let me go to a higher time frame. This is a representative of what? It's above the candlesticks. It's a what? This red block.
Support.
No, it's above. It's above the red, the candlesticks. It is the what?
Resistance.
Resistance, the ceiling. Remember, you are the candlestick. Above your head, remember I said in the beginning, when you stand up, right? Above your head is the what?
Ceiling.
Ceiling. Resistance. Below your feet is the what?
Floor.
Support.
This is support. Is it not?
Yes.
I said trading is from the ceiling to the floor or from the floor to the ceiling. I use different colors so I can tell which way it's going. As you can see, blue is for buying, red is for selling. Does that help? Can you all see that?
Yes.
Yes.
How long do you stay in the trade? You stay in the trade. I teach you to enter trades from the ceiling, and you don't get out of the trade until it hits a floor.
Ooh.
I teach you to get in the trade from a floor, and you don't get out until it hits what? A ceiling.
The ceiling.
So Keith,
Yes.
in that respect, would that the stay in from the floor, which is support, all the way to the ceiling, which is resistance, would that sometimes require us to be in a trade for longer than the 1 hour? Would it be like a week or something like that?
Depends on how you're trading. See, no two people trade alike, right? Depends on what your methods are. To be in a trade for longer time and deal with this, depending on your lot size, and we'll talk about lot sizing later. Depending on your lot size, you will be going negative. You could be going negative depending on when you got in. And if your lot size is too high, it can knock you out of the trade. The numbers, when your lot sizes get very high, as you're growing your account, you can see large negative numbers in your trade. I will tell you this, when you are trading, never look at the money. Always watch the chart, not the money.
Because it drive you crazy.
The money will make you like a lunatic.
Yes.
The money, it will be going up, down. And when I say down, you could be down a couple thousand.
Oh.
And that can make you nervous depending on your lot size. And then you could be up a few thousand or tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands. Depends on how much you got in your account and what your lot size is. But what I teach you, see, on the lower time frame, see, on the higher time frames, it will be going in one direction. On the lower time frames, it will be going in that direction, but it may have what we call pullbacks going in the opposite direction.
Your pullbacks are mainly your consolidations, right?
No, your pullbacks are going in the opposite direction. So look.
Okay, I got you.
So this here, so let's say you entered a sell. It came down here, it hit here, and it pulled back.
Okay.
It hit here and it pulled back. It got here, you should have got out the trade.
Got you.
It came up here, hit here, and then it pulled back. It hit here, it pulled back. Hit here, pull back. Hit here, pull back. Came back up here, did what?
Get in the trade.
It got in the zone right here. I personally would have gotten out of the trade, but it pulled back, then it pulled back, and then it got right back in the zone again. So understand, ladies and gentlemen, it hit here, it came back here, and it retested this area to try to go up again. It failed to go up. I would have put me an entry down here to get in the trade coming down.
Got you.
This is a pullback area, right? Every time it pulls back against the trend is down. It pulled back against the trend and then continue this trend. I want you to trade from resistance to support or support to a resistance area. These blocks right here is an indicator that you can throw on the chart. Why? Because I want to cheat. Why do you want to cheat? Because the banks are cheating. You are trading against the banks and central governments. See, and I'll teach you all later, the first three letters represent one country, the second three letters represent another country. Currency, the money, and what it's worth. GBP stands for Great British Pound. JPY stands for Japanese yen.
Yeah.
So it is the Great British Pound versus the Japanese yen. And if the Great British Pound is stronger in currency strength than the Japanese yen, then you want to look for more buys. If the Japanese yen is stronger than the Great British Pound, then you want to look for more sells. Does everybody understand that? Whatever is in the first position, if it's stronger than the second position, then you want to look for buys to happen. You want to look for it to go up. If the second position is stronger than the first position, you want to look for sells. See, the way I have this chart right here, I have what this pink line represents a moving average, right? And I had it set at a certain number. And this number is the 50 moving average. You'll learn about that later. But look, ladies and gentlemen, anything below this pink line, I want to be looking for sells until it hits an area, right? Anything above this pink line, I want to be looking for what? Buys.
Buys.
You see how that breaks down? Anything above this, I should be looking to buy.
And what do you call that pink line?
Moving average.
Okay.
So, Keith, like you, okay, if you go to the very first circle of green, where there's a dot, and and you go up to the very next circle of green.
Right here?
What are those? Okay, before we get to the green, it's two blues in circles. What are they?
Deeper pullbacks.
Okay.
And so this is the indicator that I have on here. So every one of these little dots or circles are pullbacks.
Okay.
And guess what? The color of them lets you know which direction it's getting ready to go in. You see it's a red dot right here. That means it's going to sell. It's going to pull back. Green little dot without a circle, that means it's going to do what? It's going to buy.
Buy.
Red little dot, that means it's going to what? Sell. Green little dot, buy.
Buy.
But I'm telling you to stay in this until you get to a area.
What indicators are those?
Huh?
What indicators are those?
Oh, okay. So this is a semaphore indicator. So this is a specialized indicator that it's going to take you a while to be able to understand it. I'm not here to try to show you indicators and all the rest of that now. I just want to show you. So I just want to show you what a ceiling looks like and what a floor looks like.
Okay.
Right. And this is why we want to set alarms. Right. Because it got right here and did this. And I want to come here and let's say I can drop the line right here.
Okay.
Right. My alarm is set for here. Because that's the bottom of this what? Zone.
Okay.
So when my alarm hits here, I go look and check, okay, and then I can probably enter the trade somewhere down here to take me to the what? Next area where I'm going to get out. And I will collect my money from here to here.
Okay.
No sweat. But when the trade is going on, your account's going to be going up and down and making you nervous.
Yes.
How do you know when to pull out of the trade?
You pull out at the next zone. You remember so this zone right here, if it's above you, you want to look for it to go down, and then you get out when it hits the next zone.
I can
What
see
did
that.
that tell you?
Say again.
What did that sound? What did it tell you
That
just
was an
then?
alarm. That was one of
Okay.
my alarms for one of my pairs.
So on the first one, when you were in the red zone and you said you would take the trade just under that and you would ride it all the way down, how did you know that the end of that was the end?
Because okay, so the indicator will draw these green boxes. So it could have been a green box here. Regardless, I know what this indicator means. That means
Okay,
what?
so it's the indicator.
Huh?
It was the indicator that let you know that it was time to remove
Exit my
yourself from the
cell. The
trade.
buy is coming.
Right. Okay.
As I told you, I want to cheat because they're cheating. I want to know what they know.
Yeah.
I want to know what they know. Look at this. It came down here. It left. It came and hit here. You take your profit. What is it? Look. What is happening right here? Is this going up or going down?
No, it's sideways.
That's consolidation.
Sideways. Consolidation. And guess
Mhm.
what we do in consolidation? We
Leave
go
it
and we
alone.
take and we put a line right here. And we go and we take and we put a line right here. And we watch it bounce. We set an alarm for this side. We set an alarm for this side. The alarm goes off. We come and look at the trade. And if it breaks above out of the area where it was trapped at, we can be up above here and take the trade going where? To the next area.
So how long do you wait to see?
Until it happens. That's why you set alarms.
Okay.
Okay, so for like us who don't have indicators, the way for us to tell what zone that we will be trading from, that's what all the top down analysis is for, correct?
Right. Right. And then you can come on a chart that has no anything, and then you can, based upon the price where you marked it up, you can just drop a line and then manipulate the price on a line. And when I say manipulate the price, I'm not talking about change the price. You can come here, drop a line, and then you can double click the line and you can drag it up. You can drag it down. Or if I want to put in a specific price, I'll right click it and then I'll come here to horizontal line properties. And then I can change the price for the price that was over on the other chart. I can type that in right here. And then when I type it in right here, it will make the line jump. So I'm going to put in this price 138,690. So I'm going to erase this 138.690. Oh, what is my number lock not on? Okay. Hold on 1 second. 13. Why is it not taking? Okay, here we go. So when I click this here, watch the line jump. You see the line jump?
Yeah.
Jump right to the price that I typed in. You get it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you mean taking like the info from over on the top down analysis from trading view to
Just plugging it in over here,
plugging it.
and the line will move. You can drop the line anywhere and then type that in and the line will move. And then you would set an alarm and then come back and look at your chart. Hey, what is it doing? Right? Because I know the trade stopped right here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to set an alarm because it stopped right here. And the next time it comes back here, I want the alarm to go off. It would have went off on this one because it hit this one. And then I'm going to come to my my chart and look and see, hey, is it stopping it and turning it this way, or is it going this way? If it's breaking above it, I want to get above the actual trade itself and then take the trade.
Okay.
Going in that direction. I do not want you to trade in the middle of a trade. I want you to take it. I want you to take it from whatever zone going to another zone.
That depends on the time frame we're trading on, right?
Yes. So always, whatever it's doing on a higher time frame, when you go to the lower time frame. So I'll get to the end of this. So what's happening right now? It hit a what?
Ceiling.
Hit a ceiling. and then shot it back down. It's trying to go back to that ceiling. And right here at this point, it hit a what?
The floor.
Floor, right? So I can come and did that. Okay, here we. I can come here and put this right here. It hit a floor. It didn't go below this floor. It retested, and shot back off. Right? So I could have took a buy in this direction, right? Because the overall direction is what?
Going up.
Bye.
That overall
does the wicks have anything to do with it? Indication of is going to stay there or not?
No, the wick is an exhaustion. So it went up here but could not hold the price and came back down here.
Okay.
So even to the downside, it went down here, could not hold, and settled back up here and continue going up.
Hey, Keith.
What's up, man?
Hey, could you go back and go to the where you were? The dominant trade right there is a sell.
Right. The dominant trade is a sell.
The sell, yeah, okay, because you said a buy.
It bought from here. The dominant trade is a sell, but it bought from here. As you can see, they're still going up, right?
Yeah.
Dominant trade right here from this point is a sell. But you got to go on the lower time frame because it might not be selling. We'll go to the end of it. You see, it's not selling right now. You see how it hit here? Mm-hmm. I don't like the way that looks. I don't care for how that looks. But
you wait, right?
Here is and you know it's going to go back this way. Mm-hmm. It's going to go back this way. I want to wait for it to hit something here if I'm going to sell, and then bring me down this way.
Got
it. So let's see here. Hold on a second. Does anybody feel they learning?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
And we'll go through this more. We'll go through more stuff. So look, which way is this going?
That's sideways.
Consolidation.
Consolidation is going which way? Up, down, or what? Sideways. So what do we do with it sideways? Guess what? We box it in. Box here. We trap it in. Trap here, trap here. Let's get rid of this line. Thing. Come on, hurry up. Slowing down. Hurry up. All right. So it's bouncing in between here, right? It got in here, and look how long it's been bouncing in between here. This will be zigzagging your account like crazy. Do you all understand that? This here will give you a heart attack. Right? Mm-hmm. But guess what? I get above it and I put an alarm here and I put an alarm here. And whatever alarm goes off, I go and pay attention. This is a breakout. It broke out of this area right here. Mm-hmm. It broke out. It came back and retested with the bottom of this. It failed to come back in here. I'll get somewhere above here, right here, and and into the trade and let it take me all the way to the next area and get out. And I'll collect the pips from here to here. Mm-hmm. And I'll tell you, ladies and gentlemen, I trade the GBP pairs. They are phenomenal. That is 128 pips. That may not right now for people who are new. That may not sound like, but that may not sound like a lot, but it is.
Yeah. Did you say
use your calculator?
Pips?
Definitely a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot.
That's a whole lot, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
I'll tell you this.
How long did it take you to get it? I just want to know.
So this is on the 5-minute time frame. So each one of these candlesticks represents how long?
5 minutes.
5 minutes. So count the candlesticks.
Gee.
And that's how long you was in that trade.
About an hour.
Now, how long did it take you to comprehend what we're trying to comprehend?
Years.
Okay.
Because
you make it look so
I was
easy.
not taught that you all are learning. You know, some people are learning from just beginning today, but I'm telling you, I am teaching you advanced stuff.
I have a question.
Yes.
So if you start off trading like with $100 account, the time frames that you would be trading on would be like what, the 5 minute, 1 minute?
That has nothing to do with how much money you got in your account.
Okay. How
Lot
do you
size.
determine?
So it's strictly about the lot size that you're going to use to get in and get out of the trades that you're going to be in. So the more money in your account, the bigger lot size you can put on. But I would caution you, do not jump out the window in lot sizing, because when the trades pull back, it's going to go negative. And if you do not have enough in your account, the broker can take you out of the trade for you.
That's what I was going to ask you also. I don't know if getting ahead of you, probably tell us, but as a broker standpoint, do they tell you what's hot on the market, or is that something for you to find out what is good and what isn't?
That's for you to do in your analysis. That's why I will tell you all to follow one pair. There are many pairs, as you can see right here. There are many pairs. On the Forex market, you're not just trading the regular currencies, you're also trading exotic currencies from other countries. You are also able to trade the indices. You're also able to trade oil, gold. You're also able to trade stocks on the Forex market.
Do you do penny stock?
No.
Okay.
This is not stock market trading. No.
This is a difference.
Yeah, this is currency.
Currency.
Because in the stock, okay, so in Forex, we can make money whether the trade is going down or whether the trade is going up. In stocks, you only make money if you buy in at a certain level and it appreciates. If it depreciates, goes down, you lose money in stocks.
Got it.
We in Forex can make money whether the trade's going up or down. We just have to be in the right direction of the trade. So that's why Forex, nothing is larger than this. This is, you all are entering an arena where you can turn yourself into a multi-millionaire.
So is TikTok a part of this?
No.
Is that considered currency or not?
No. Mm-mm. Now, whether they have a spot on the stock exchange and they have, whether they are being traded on the exchange, that's a different story. And if your broker will allow you to trade it by having it here, that is a different story. Oh, let me show you all this while you all are here, for those who are new. You ever wonder why your 401k goes up and down? Well, here's why. Here it is right here. Here's where your 401k is. And what is called US 30.
US what?
30.
US 30?
Oh, US 30 is dangerous.
US 30 is your US 30 is your
It took out one of my
your 401k. This is your 401k. Period.
30.
US 30. Okay, so US 30 is a collection of stocks, a collection of companies, excuse me. It is the top 30 companies in the US. Can anyone guess what the number one company is in the US?
Amazon?
No, Boeing.
What is it?
Boeing.
Can't hear you.
Boeing, the airplanes. Boeing. So, does everybody remember when their 401k took a hit this year and it dropped crazy?
Yes. Yeah.
That's because Remember, Boeing had those 4 planes that crashed with the autopilot?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And when they crashed, US 30 took a dive, and everyone that had a 401k lost money, major money.
Yeah, I remember that.
US 30.
Everybody was sick on that one.
US 30 is your 401k. Boeing is the one that is leading the charge. When Boeing does bad, your 401k drops.
Does.
Well, now they're planning on putting those planes back, so I'm wondering if that means that US 30 will start going up again.
If it's successful. If it is not successful, look out for another dive in your 401k.
So what you trying to tell us, Keith?
This is why your money in your 401k either goes up or down. And what I'm trying to tell you is, as your 401k is going up or down, you can trade the US 30 on the Forex platform and make money, regardless of whether it's going up or down. But I will caution you, this thing can pull back like 800 pips. And if you do not have enough money in your account, boom, your account's gone. If your lot size is too high for US 30, your account's gone. In minutes, it will dissipate in minutes. So I will caution you, do not trade US 30 until you really understand how to trade. Because it will, just these small little candlesticks can knock you out of the game. This pullback right here, where you would normally stay in a different currency, can blow your account if your lot size is too high in US 30.
How do you determine lot size?
I was going to ask
I'll teach you all that later, and I'll give you some references as to lot sizing, and I'll go through that at another time. I'm also teaching on Sunday at 11 o'clock.
You'll give us that information?
Yes.
AM or PM?
Oh, that's AM. I'm not teaching nobody at 11 p.m.
I have to add.
And then also you will tell us how to choose a broker, or
I will give you all a broker that you can. So your broker, there are many different brokers out there, and none of them will be your friend.
Right.
The broker's job is to make you make
money.
And
is to
take your money. The broker's job is to take your money. Bottom line. They are not there as your friend. They are not there to help you. They're there to do things like this, to make you think that it's buying when really it's selling. So you'll get into a buy and the thing will do this. And then it'll come back here and you'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna buy again. And you'll hit buy and it'll do this. It'll come here again and you'll hit buy and it'll do this. That trade's gone. You have lost it. And depending on your lot size, you might have blown your account. The broker does dirty tricks because their number one job is what? To make money for the house. They will shoot a candle down like this and shoot a wick down like this to make you think it's selling. And you'll be like, oh, look at that. And the body of the candle will come all the way down here. And then before the candle finishes, it will retrace. And you like, oh, it's just retracing. And if you don't know and understand how to trade, oh, it's just doing this. And I'm going to just get in the trade again. You get in the trade for another sell. And then here it goes doing this. You have lost that trade. And don't get emotionally attached to it, because you will stay in that trade longer than you can withstand and blow your account. So, once again, top-down analysis. Does everybody understand this?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does everybody feel that they can do this?
Yes.
according to the time frames that I've given them.
Yes.
Yes,
Everybody feel that they can mark the chart up.
Yes.
pretty much.
Yes.
I have one question, Keith.
Yes.
So for the, I've done my top-down analysis and I'm feeling comfortable. I'm ready to enter my trade. Am I entering on the 5-minute, 15?
Okay, so what I'm going to tell you is how I trade is I look at the 1 hour and I get the general direction of the 1 hour, right? So I'll go to the 1 hour and I'll get my general direction of the 1 hour. And then I'll go to my 5-minute and I'll wait for that direction to happen on the 5-minute. And then I'll take my trade in the direction that my 1 hour told me to do. So when I'm trading, it looks like this. My direction from this point was what? A what? What zone is this?
The floor.
Right, it's the floor. So my general direction, man, this thing is slow, is what? A buy, right? So I will wait until, did it give it to me? Yeah. I will wait until it is doing what? Buying on the 5-minute. When it matches up with what it told me on the 1 hour, then I buy until I get to an area on the 5-minute where it is doing what? Not buying. And I'll get out of the trade. And then I'll check my 1 hour to see if it's still buying. See, these little pullbacks on the 1 hour are major stoppages on the 5-minute. Right?
Yep.
And so I'm going, me personally, I don't want to deal with it going up here and then pulling back to this and then getting back up here to do this. I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to make sure my 5-minute is still going in my direction of my 1 hour. And then I'm going to take the trade and then get out. And then I'll wait until it is going in the same direction as my 1 hour is again. Then I'll take the trade in that direction, continuing until I do what? Get to the next zone on my 5-minute and I'll get out. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah, it makes absolutely every bit of sense. How many trades do you normally do a day, Keith? I mean, you're seasoned at this.
It just depends if I catch the trade. So when you are in a trade, or when you're getting ready to trade, you can hit the button as many times as you want, according to your lot size, according to what's in your account.
Mm-hmm.
And this is not the screen I trade from. The screen I trade from looks, let me see. Let me pull up one of my.
Was that time to sell or buy?
Where?
Your alarms.
It just depends. My alarms are set and it will tell me. See, the alerts are set and it will tell me something and I will just go and look.
GBT.
So as I can see what's coming, the sell is coming, but it ain't selling yet. Look at that. It's still buying, right? Remember, my chart is color coded. Red sells, white's buying on this side. Red sell, blue's buying on this side. It is a huge white candle for the 1 hour, right? Now, how much time is left in this candle? Well, it's 8:51. It's only 9 minutes left in this 1 hour candle. It's 9 minutes left. It's 8:51, 9 minutes left in this 1 hour candle. Now, how many 5 minutes is in this over here? How many more candles is it going to make? Well, it's gonna make it's gonna close this candle and make one more. Right?
Okay.
Because it's
Yes.
relatively it's less than 10 minutes, right? Let's say if it was 8:50, it'd be 10 minutes.
You have 2 candles.
It would be 2 candles on a 5 minute. You get it?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me get this thing out my way. Come on, move, move, move. It's not moving. Now, it's 8 minutes left. So I have another webinar that I'm doing at 9 for a different type of trading. And I'm just show you all what my trading, this is what my trades look like. This is where I trade from.
That's your platform right there we're looking at?
Yeah. And I built this. So this is how my trades look.
Got a lot going on, brother.
How long you been doing this, Keith?
Many years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
How do we get on one of your other calls?
Okay, so the other call is for a different type of trading, and I don't want to confuse anybody. But if you're talking about the call I'm going to do on Sunday, I'm going to send that information out.
Okay.
If you want that information for the Sunday call that I'm going to do, it's for a breakdown, a really soup to nuts type breakdown, and to give you all the additional references of where to go and what to do.
So what
but you're going to get the beginners.
Send me the information.
Right, but what's the other calls? We don't get any information about the other calls that you do?
No, not those other calls. That's for advanced stuff.
That's what I was going to say. Don't confuse me.
Yeah.
Yes, they keep me simple.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that to y'all. Because we're not so on those calls, we're actually trading and we're not explaining nothing. We're actually doing, and it's a different style of trading, and we're not explaining anything. We're just, hey, look at this pair, blah, it's doing this, it's doing that, blah, blah, blah. All right, yeah, I'm firing. Yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. Yeah, it's a pullback.
You're just showing the statistics.
We're all traders. We've been trading for years, and we're just calling out areas and positions, and we're firing. And
markup has already been done. You all have already analyzed the chart and speaking on it.
Or we are analyzing it as we go, and we're moving as we go. We firing as we go.
Are you a broker?
No.
Okay. I mean, no. I mean, if you got experience and that's where you want to go, right?
No.
You go to a broker to put your to buy and sell.
Yeah, you go to a broker in order to make money from the platform.
No, I was just saying for your self gratification, if that was something that you desired to do.
No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. No. So I'm just trying to get this to match. Yeah, okay, here we go. So this is what my platform looks like. You see, it's in this zone. It's a stoppage, right? It's in the zone. Red dot, red circle. Well, what's happening here? It's the same block, is it not? On a higher time frame, right?
Yes.
It's stopping it here. Here are 2 levels. It's hitting
what's on 5 minutes.
2 levels right here. It's hitting a level right here, right? It's 2 levels right here, right? So I'm looking for this thing. The buy is over. The buy is over. You should be getting out. Because look, this here, right here, and look at the next candle. The next candle, which is here, which just started trying to form or still trying to form. But look how small it is compared to the candle before it, compared to the candle before it. It's hitting what? This area, and it's going to start selling. It already started selling. Because look how little this candle is.
Mm-hmm.
Check your.
So if you continue to try to buy over here on a smaller time frame, guess what's going to happen to your account? Going backwards. Yeah, what's up, man?
They're both on 5 minutes. Look at their time frames. They're both on 5 minutes.
They are? Oh, yeah, my bad. Sorry about that. There we go. 1 hour. Still the same thing. 1 hour. It's right in this zone. I think that buy is over with. Unless it breaks out. Right? So I want to wait for it to get and clear this zone if it's going up there. But I know that this here represents a sell's coming. I know a sell's coming. So I'll wait for it to confirm over here, and then all of this here will start dropping. I know you said I got a lot of stuff on there, but look here. All I got to do is look down what I'm dealing with, and it will all match. I know you can't see it right now.
Is it showing that your floor is higher?
No, that's the same level.
Okay.
Here and here.
Okay, I'm talking about
If
from left
something
to
is
right.
stopping it on the 1 hour, it's definitely going to stop it on the 5 minute.
Let's see, that's 1 hour.
And look at that candlestick that formed. It's red.
Yes.
You see it right here?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me open it up. Look. Y'all see these? Look.
Yeah.
Bang, bang.
My boss said we're closed tomorrow.
Right? It hit this dotted level right here, this dotted line, and that's one of my indicators.
I know
It hit that dotted line, and it did this here. Sell is coming. It
Sell is
already
coming.
started selling on the lower time frame.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
But they sold before it hit the floor.
The floor is always beneath them.
When is Christmas again?
The ceiling is above them.
Mm-hmm.
You get it?
Yeah.
We're close. I told
You see this is pushing down?
Mm-hmm.
That's because it's selling over here. It's going to start selling here. Watch. We got 1 more minute. There should be another candlestick getting ready to form. Let me move this over here. We got 1 more minute for this to close out. There should be another candlestick forming. Let's see. And I got to get ready to get off this.
So are you going to pick us back up where we stopped?
No, I'm going to take you further back and give you
A refresher?
So it's 9 o'clock. We looking. So a new candle forming here. You see the next candle? You see that? You see how short that candle is?
Yes.
Y'all see how short that candle is?
Yeah.
If it was buying and continuing to go upward, it would be a big candle.
Wow.
Look how short that is. Y'all see that?
Yep.
Yes.
How did I know that was going to happen?
Your markers.
You've been doing it for 50 years.
So
I see it moving. Look.
That's what's up right there.
Yeah.
So I'm doing magic now. Let me stop. I'm not doing magic, but how did I know that was going to sell right there?
Right.
Because I know it's in a zone. I know that it's hitting a level here. It's 2 levels right here, and I know it's a level above here. And my indicators are telling me, hey, it's going to start losing volume. Right? So look at this right here. Hold on 1 second. I'll be a few minutes tardy. But look at this right here. Which way is this headed? If it was going up, look, if it was going up, it would have steadily been going up, right?
Right.
It's not.
It's going down.
It's going down. And the red bars. Look how easy. I know you all think this is hard, but whatever bars are above this white line, that's, excuse me, who's in control? Let me show you. Let me try to get a good, clean run. show you all what I'm talking about. Come on, move it. Let me get a clean run. Come on, come on. Hurry up. All right, let me open this up. Hold on, y'all. All right. I was trying to look for one that was really climbing or dropping so I could show you all. Delete. Come on. Deleting all these lines. Come on, move it, move it, move it.
You're in a hurry. That's why it's not doing it.
Right, right. It's slowing me down. All right, so case in point. So what can we tell that's happening here? It hit a zone. This dotted line hit a zone, right? And look down my line. This here, the direction of the pink line is the direction that the trade is going, right? Look here. The buyers were in position, but they're losing volume. They're going back down. The green level on this level is doing what? Going down. The green here is going down. So when considering to take a trade, I move my line over. Which direction? My red candles are what? Sell candles. It's going down. You can see this here line is doing what? It's starting to go down, right? And as I move my line over, what's starting to go down? The green's going down, red's coming up. And what is my green line doing? It's melting, going down. The trade's going down. See, I use multiple areas of confirmation so I can just look straight down and see where the trade's headed. And guess what? Remember what I told you. Below that pink line is looking for what? Sells then buys. And here we go. Selling. So what position would you take? Buy or sell?
Sell.
There it is. Y'all got it?
Yep.
Yep.
Got it.
Yes, sir.
All right, y'all. Well, whatever questions or concerns y'all may have, you write them down and we'll discuss on Saturday in the beginning. And then
you mean Sunday?
Sunday. Sorry, Sunday. Sunday. So what I want you all to do is what I want you all to do is I want you all to go and mark up this particular pair, GBP JPY.
JPY.
GBP JPY.
JPY.
And we can do that on our own. We form our own trade. I mean, not it's
not trading.
Training.
You're not training. This was the training. I want you to go and do what I was telling you to do, what I've been showing you to do with the top-down analysis.
Okay.
You put in the pair, you go to the monthly, then you change it from the candlesticks to the line. And what are you looking for?
Peaks and valleys.
Peaks and valleys.
And to find the line, you come over here, you do this, and then you get the horizontal line.
All right.
When you get the horizontal line, you click it. And every time you want to place a line somewhere, you do that, click it there, and then you come back, grab it again, and then you click. That's what I want you all to do.
If we need the references, if we need to reference this recording, are you going to set it up to where we can go back and reference it?
Yes.
During the time frame till Sunday?
Yes, I will load it.
Okay.
It will be on my YouTube page.
So have you sent us that information with your YouTube pages?
All you got to do is Google. This is what you can do.
I got you. I'll put it in the chat for you.
Yeah.
Just give me one second.
You can do this. Keith Harris,
Forex
the Forex trader. You can Google me and find me.
Okay.
Somebody's like, oh, Keith, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, word, Google me.
Thank you, Keith. This has been good information.
Oh,
Very much so.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, you all are welcome.
Socks.
You can Google me and find me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So you sending out the links for Sunday?
Yes, I will. I will put that in. Everybody that is from the other group, definitely send me a message, because I don't want to just drop the link in there.
Right.
In the We Talk. Send me a message and I will send you the link.
So go back to our regular little chat and then send you another reminder.
Yeah. Send that to me, and then I'll make sure I get that to you. I send it to people individually. So hold on one second. Yeah, I send it
So
to
just
people
message you like we were doing before, direct messaging you.
Yeah, do that. And then I'll make sure I get that information to you all individually. Like I have a group that has over 1,500 people that I teach. It's on Facebook and all the rest of that stuff. But like everything that I'm going to show you all and do for you all is, I'm going to show y'all how to do stuff and teach y'all for free, because I want you all to learn and, be able to, hold on one second, be able to know that you can go through this and learn. Oh, it's 1.5 members, right? But this is my group. When you get to, that's me, of course, once again. And that's what are these, ladies and gentlemen? What are these things?
Candlesticks.
Right. Can you see them? I've been doing this for years. A long time. Can you see which direction is this going? Up or down?
Down.
What direction is this going? Up or down?
Up.
What's this direction?
Down.
Down.
It is. What did it hit up here that stopped it?
Ceiling.
Resistance.
Yes. Ceiling. Resistance. Yes. But that same ceiling right here represented what over to these candlesticks?
Support.
Floor.
The floor. Support. Yes. And then when this candle here went below it, it broke the what? It broke the previous what? It broke the previous floor. It broke the previous floor. And I would have been waiting for it right about here. Into the trade and take it down to the next what?
Floor.
There we go. And then when it decided to come here and show me this, I would have taken it to and decided to throw a wick here and didn't come below. I would have been waiting right about here to take it to the next what?
Ceiling.
Bang. Y'all got it.
So we can join this group.
So I'll send invitation. I'll send whatever if you want to get in the group. I'll have that information out. I also have another group that I send signals and stuff to. That's my private group. That's completely different. For those who are in that group, you already get the signals from me, and the information. But I always tell you, hey, verify. Don't just get in my group. Verify. Don't just get the signal from me and then take the signal. Verify it first.
So do we wait for a later date to get in the private group?
That is on the paid side.
Exactly.
That is on the paid side. So that's why I want to teach everybody what to do or things to do or give you some sort of basis from the free side. Now, what I will tell you all is that I know there are some people who are trading that may have put you in the We Talk group, and they may be trading on a different platform. So, as a courtesy to them, I will say to you, when you are ready to trade, go back to that person if they're trading, and then join with them on whatever that platform is. But I'm here to teach you all from the basics. If they're not trading and they're not in a platform, then definitely we can talk about something further. But I want to do them a common courtesy as I would expect them to do to me. But everything that I'm going to teach you all is from a free basis because I want you all to have some definite basic information and knowledge to be able to take that particular trade.
Okay, that's what's
Okay.
up.
So appreciate it.
Very much appreciated, Keith.
Keith.
Oh, I appreciate you all even well.
Yes, you are awesome.
Even
Yeah,
more.
you are. We'll
Yeah.
see you
Thank you.
Sunday, man.
Yeah, I will see you all Sunday. Send me a message even in Messenger or everybody has my phone number, right?
I
Yes.
don't.
Okay,
I do not.
my phone number is 410-905-9237. Once again, 410-905-9237.
Got it.
Merry Christmas to those that believe.
Merry
Yes,
Christmas to
same
everyone.
to everyone.
Merry
God bless
Christmas.
everybody.
All
God
right.
bless everybody. Thanks,
Be
Keith.
blessed,
man.
Thank
everyone.
you.
I'll talk to you
Thank
later.
you.
All right,
Okay,
so
have a
Have a
good
great
one.
night.
Thank you.
good
Thank
night.
you.
Good
Bye-bye.
night.
Good night.
Good night.